How is everybody doing this Sunday night? I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a great Sunday watching football and you are ready for the stock market tomorrow. Sorry it's kind of late. I was out to church and then had some family dinner, and now I'm back kind of late. But anyways, let's go through some charts that I've been looking at. And let's start with the first one on SPY here on the daily. And you can see SPY here on the daily. We've been bouncing off support right here, 426.36, where we had previous support back in October. We're bouncing off those levels, and it's showing some nice support there. And so we'll see. We're still undecided. Look at this past 3 days of last week. We're still undecided where we want to go, up or down. And let's see what we can do. We do show a change of direction here, but if we go to the weekly, you can see we're still on a strong downtrend here. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's go to the 1 hour here really quick. You can see we have some, we broke this 1 hour downtrend here. You can see we finally broke it right there. But we do have some resistance here. We are hitting some resistance on the SPY. Oh, right there. So we can break above that, then we have room to run on SPY. And I could say we can run to about 448 to this would be our next resistance right here, about that area. So keep on that on SPY on the 1 hour, looking good. But what we can do, and honestly, every time we break a trend, we can come and test the trend here, probably in the morning, and then finally break that resistance. So keep an eye out for that, for test of trend, and then go up and break resistance and probably touch 454. This needs to hold. If it doesn't hold, then we're going to continue down again, 426, 421 area, and test that. So on the weekly, still shows that we're on a weak downtrend. You can see here on the weekly. So I wouldn't get my hopes up just yet. Let's see how we end this week before we start calling a reversal. You can see we have a flat top, and we are holding here. But if we continue, I mean, this thing can go down pretty ugly. But let's take it a day at a time, and let's see what the market shows us on the day by day. And so that's the SPY, and this is the Q. This is the Qs right there again, holding some support, a lot of indecision. We do have some, ended up a Friday with some good volume, and right here we're showing signs of change of trend. But again, the weekly still, again, we've had these days where the market trends up, and we've had this fake recovery rallies for a couple of weeks now. So don't get your hopes up just yet. Look at the weekly. We're still on a downtrend, flat top. And along these 2 weeks, we also had some fake recoveries that we thought, this was the bottom. But on the bigger picture, we still shows that we're going down. Even though, look at this week's volume, we did have some nice green bullish momentum. But let's see. Let's take it a day at a time, and let's have the daily show us some new levels to the upside, and then we can see if we can start recovery for sure. On the 1 hour, the Qs, again, we're gonna have, you see this resistance that we hit right here, we have marked it off, but now we're hitting there's gonna be a level of resistance right here, right there. So if we can break above that, we can continue to the upside. But let's keep an eye on that tomorrow. Again, market come and fall down here and then rally back up. So this is another break of trend here in the 1 hour that we have been going since 2 weeks ago. We just keep going down on this trend. It was just rejected, and every time we had a little rally up on these previous days of past weeks, it just keep rejecting that trend line. But we finally are above it, and let's see if we can come test trend and then go up to the upside. That would be great. And let's go over some of the things I'm watching tomorrow. I'm watching AFRM, and I'll let you know why I'm watching AFRM. Because on the weekly, we came really close to touch that level that we're hitting. Look at these levels that I had put to hit on the downside, and we hit all of them. We're really close to hitting that 46. I think we came to 48. Yeah, 48.17 here was the bottom. We could still come and hit that 46.5, but if the market rallies with the SPY and the Qs, we can start maybe see a little run tomorrow on AFRM, or this could be the bottom again. If you want to be a little bit more conservative, let's wait for some type of doji candle like this on the weekly, like what you see here, and then move to the upside. You see that doji, and then move to the upside. So that would be confirmation if we break above that it's change of trend. But again, some dip buys right here on Friday would have worked, and you would be up right now. But let's see how it's looking on the daily. Yeah, so on the daily, we're on this downtrend, beautiful downtrend here. If we can get above here, guys, I would be long here for a day trade, not necessarily a long-term position, unless later on the week we in a week or so we start confirming change of trend. But right here, I'm looking at to break that 61.75, 61.80. We can stay above that, we can rally up on AFRM. So this one's on a watch for tomorrow. Keep that on watch, AFRM. All right, we have a doji on the daily. We can break above this doji right here, previous resistance. We can break above that, it can have a little run. So have AFRM on your watch list for tomorrow. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and put an alert here for AFRM at or above. I'm gonna put my sound alert that I use, oh, that was the wrong one. Hold on. My goodness. Okay, this one. All right, what's up, Mr. Steven? Yeah, so we can break above that, then we have some room to run AFRM, especially because we came real close to touch the bottom. And if this rejects again, we can come, most likely it wants to come and test this bottom here. But it looks like we almost had a double bottom there on the daily. You see, it tests pretty near that. So let's keep that on watch, my friends. AFRM on big watch for tomorrow. We're also watching NVAX. Okay, and I'll tell you here why, if I'm correct. No, not NVAX. Okay, let's skip that one. It's mRNA. mRNA really close here on the weekly to this support area. We did bounce off 144 on Friday, but again, this is why I would like to see a bounce around this area on AFRM. But what happens is, if you see the hourly here, and I think that's why I have marked it, the hourly, we broke above this downtrend that we've had here for a couple of weeks now. And so watch that, and if we can get above here on mRNA, this level of resistance, we can see 190 on AFRM this week. If the SPY rallies, break out of here, guys, we can see 190 right here. I'm gonna mark it for you, so you can see on my next video that if we get above this area, and I'm gonna set an alert there. Your company uses AFRM. What company do you work for? You also said your company, last company, I forgot what was it, a jewelry company or something? You say you work for them as well? Is that the same company as Steven? Signet, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they use AFRM for the buy now, pay later. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, create alert at or above. So watching mRNA at those levels, and I think I also mentioned NVAX. Yeah. So on NVAX, this is what I'm looking at. I knew I had it on my watch list for something. Also, the break of 1 hour here, guys. If we can break, target would be around right there. So let's. This would be like a what they call third touch breakout. If we can get a break this time. So watching that level carefully, we break above. So basically what we want to see is crossover, okay, come test, then take off, baby, to the moon. I'm just playing. Yeah, a lot of setups going on for tomorrow. I'm looking at all of these that I have on my watch list. mRNA the same. DKNG again came to test. We're pretty close on the weekly. Let me see. I'll look at Signet right now. Yeah, so DKNG made it broke that lows, guys, but we did bounce off of it, and we're at we closed at 20, I believe. So watch a DKNG here for a possible run up tomorrow. This is at the lows, so if you pick some up here, I mean, you're looking good. If it breaks below, then you cut it, but that would be a great dip by there. So watch DKNG. I don't know if this target was before this candle. I don't remember on DKNG. All right, let's see. Let's go to the 1 hour again. This is CRWD. Something to watch. Maybe let's watch Adobe. Yeah, so a lot of things on the hourly, guys. We want to break that downtrend break. On some of them we did already, like the ones I mentioned that are watching. Some of them want to break. So Adobe, if we can break this right here, it's pivot point. What do we got? 522. We have room to 532. So 10-point move right there. Keep that one on watch. All these I'm watching. See this one again. You see that? And all these, if you have the 1 hour, I mean, we're just, in a trend, you can always get the bottom dips and sell at the top. So same thing, if we rejects here, you can short this back down and then buy it here in the dip. So Twitter, all of these are kind of coiling, and they have to fire either up or down. So a lot of chart setting up with all last week. Kind of, we moved up, we rallied up, we came down, we rallied up, we came down. So everything's kind of coiling up, and we're gonna fire up or down. So again, don't let nobody tell you that was the bottom on Friday. We don't know. It could be a fake recovery, and then it keeps going back down. Don't get fooled. Keep day trading until we have a clear direction where we're going, and then let's watch Amazon really quick. Yeah, so you look at Amazon, right? So if you thought this was the bottom here, support in the weekly, or you fell for it, and then you thought this was the bottom, you fell for it, and it just kept going lower. So we've been having, like I said, this fake recovery. So don't get fooled that we rallied on thing, and you're gonna buy the top again tomorrow, and then the market will continue falling off the rest of the week. Kind of be careful. Keep day trading until we get confirmation on a weekly that we are reversing, and then you can go long term. Give me 1 second. We'll check out SIG right now. Again, a lot of resistance here on the 1 hourly. We break above, we have room to for some upside for at least some day trades. Not a confirmation reversal yet on stocks. Then we have Lulu, HD. I'm looking at a whole bunch of stuff, guys. So this is the daily. We kind of have this little upper trend. A lot of indecision. You see that? A lot of weeks indecision. No formal direction. All right, guys. So the main ones, like I said, it was gonna be AFRM, mRNA. Let's check out SIG for my friend here, Steven. I know it's getting kind of late. So on the weekly, Steven, you know, a lot of indecision like every other stock. And then, yeah, weekly. We close on a flat, not really flat top. It kind of has a little wick right there. Showing weakness on previous week, showing a little bit of strength here. The volume, but you see the volume was not as it's not as big as that bearish red candle. So let's watch the daily on here. So yeah, the buying pressure, it's a little bit weak compared to the selling. This was nice though, back in the 21st 20. So we're holding this trend right here. Okay, once we fall above 76.66 here on the daily, then it's pretty much gonna break down. Let's watch the hourly. Okay, we're kind of coiling here. It's moving up. Yeah, so I mean, if the market rallies, I mean, this thing, it can go. If we break 86.96 right there, that would be an entry to the long side. Again, you know, somewhere around here, I will take some profit. I will take some profit on SIG here. I would not long this. That's just me personally. I would not long this. Just because there's it's showing a little bit of weakness for me, you know, especially here on the weekly. You see this ever since what is it, November 29th, kind of weak. We had a little pop here, but again, look at the volume, it's kind of low. Then we had a lot of sellers right here on the day on the 17th on that week, and it's showing pressure to the downside here, momentum. So I would be careful. This could rally up to this area and then come back down on the 1 hour on the daily. But we go to the 1 hour. Yeah. So for a day trade, you know, long can probably work. We break above these pivot points. But I wouldn't hold. That's just me. I would not hold long term just yet. I would wait for some confirmation for a nice that it's holding support on the daily or weekly, and then write it up. So that is SIG, something that Steven been playing. He's been killing it on. Good job, Steven. So that's pretty much it, guys. Apple again had some crazy good earnings. Apple, I mentioned it the day before. We broke above this doji here because of earnings, and this thing popped up again. You know, we're gonna have some resistance here on 173.13. Keep that on watch for tomorrow. It could be, you know, again, we could touch this area. Oh gosh, we can touch this area here tomorrow and then continue to the downside, right? So this is not a confirmation yet. I know we had that pop because of earnings, but on the weekly, you know, we still ended with a flat top with nice green volume, but that's because of earnings. A lot of hype. So keep an eye on it. Again, we start forming flat bottoms here and momentum starts shifting to the upside. This would be good. It could be good. So again, a lot of stuff to watch. Some Apple, AFRM, mRNA, Tesla, guys. Look at my target here on Tesla. Okay, what if you watch my videos, you'll see, all right, that I had this downtrend. Okay, on Tesla, I saw this downtrend, and I told you we're gonna hit this downtrend at some point. We also have some support, right? Some support that became resistance, and we rallied up. So we came in touch here, and we rallied. We kind of bounced off of it. What are we at? 850, 846.35. So watch Tesla. This breaks below. It could go down lower. So be careful, right? We have this doji candle, but we had to break above to continue uptrend. Instead, we broke below. So bearish. Tesla momentum still coming. That's what I'm telling you. During the day, if you get some little spike up, don't be fooled by it. Go to the bigger time frames and look where the momentum's still heading. All right, so watch Tesla here. Let's see if we rally back up to about this 886, right? And probably reject, come back down. But it could be a little long for a day trade, and then play puts if it can't break above this. You know, play it both ways. Make money day trading. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your family and friends that want to learn about stocks or where the SPY and stock market is heading. You know, I give you my view, my input, and very easy to understand using my style of charts and volume with the momentum squeeze here. Very easy and really easy to know where the market it's heading using my style. So if you like it, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. And until tomorrow, have a great night. I'll see you mañana. So till then, stay blessed. Adios.